When I think about my career path after I complete farming training program after 2 years later, uh, I will not I will not become independent farmer. I probably don't uh, manage fields and don't I'm not really interested in engaging in uh, food production on the fields. So probably I'm gonna choose another way, uh, choose another way which I can make more profits and make more profit efficiently than uh, than do farming on the fields. Probably the buyer. I think the buyer is one of the good choice for me to for me to do in the future. I think it. I think there are a lot of possibility if I work for work as a buyer for 2 years. I can't for 2 years or more, 2 year 3 years. There's a possibility that I can uh, that I can work independently, and I probably run my own company as a buyer as a buyer. So and then unfortunately I am working for a farming company, and I just manage the field, manage the orchard field, and I just grow, uh, you know, Japanese tangerine, kiwi fruits, onions, and etc. So I have some kind of knowledge about food production on the fields. So will uh, this will good for uh, the next career path that career path as a buyer. But I don't know. But lately, I don't know what I'm gonna do after 2 years. But one thing I can one thing I can say for sure is that I don't want to work as a farmer anymore. Yeah, yeah. I I I I don't mean to criticize about the way working working as a farmer. Farming is a really good work, and farming is a really interesting to me. But when I think about when I think profit that I can make through farming, I think which is it is way smaller than the amount of effort I make every day. So, and it's to tap work. I'm 34 years old, and I can't move my body. I can't move my muscles. I now, but but uh, older I get, older I become uh, in the future. If I get older, if I get older, probably the amount of work I can somehow manage going to be reduced because because uh, because um, because if you get older, your physical strength your physical strength is going to be is going to be more is going to be weak in physical strength. There is a problem if you get older. there's a problem, physical strength. This is one main reason that I don't want to work as a farmer. There's another way that I can, uh, if I if I hire someone working on the fields, I probably and I if I just concentrate on managing the orchard, farm, uh, farming fields. That's it. That's really that which you can do the farm. I know, but I just lose interest towards farming at the moment. I'm not. I don't really want to work as a farmer in the future anymore. I don't know why, but I can't. This is not my favorite job, but somehow I want to complete a 2 year farming training program, which I can get, which brings me the qualification of farmer in Japan that enables me to uh, borrow land uh, easier than you don't have the qualification of farmer. So that's really good. Anyway, now I just think about for international volunteer and to work as a member of NGO or someone, or uh, or I or I just want to take active part in the fields of uh, buyer. Buyer is one great great one great you know skill to sell something to others. Yeah. If I can become a buyer, I can learn the very basic uh, things about selling products to others. This is a really strong skill if I want to start up my own business. So I just think about these two ways. If I whether whether I become international volunteers to work as a member of NGO, or or uh, become a buyer. Yeah, food buyer. Well. But it's not really easy to work for a company as a buyer, because I don't have any experience working as a buyer before, and then I need to. I think I have to build a career path from the scratch if I want to work as a buyer. So uh, I just looking for the most efficient way that I can become a buyer. Once I just think about if I start up a business and I just work as a buyer independently, without depending, without belonging to a company, which means I which means um, I become a buyer myself, and then I just do start start working as a buyer as I want to. Yeah. I don't know how, but probably the orthodox way is way more, uh, you know, is way more shortcut to get close to uh, a professional buyer, and to get a skill of starting a business independently. Hmm. As a buyer. So if I don't if I don't get results, even though I start up my business as a buyer, that is totally waste of time. So if I foresee this situation, I just uh, give it. I just uh, going to a company that needs people uh, working as a buyer, and just gonna get interview there.